Yo everyone, it's Clement, and today we are back with a new video. Like it's been such a long time. I've um, I've been taking a bit of a break. I was struggling, I think, to manage everything in my day-to-day life, like both performing well in the World League, of course, very important. Um, Performing well at school as well, because I'm pursuing studies in engineering right now. So sometimes there's a bit of a rush, and also publishing videos and going on vacations once in a while. It's been a bit complicated to balance everything out. So I've had to prioritize stuff. Obviously, um, the World League wasn't going so well at that time when I was making videos, because that was a bunch of issues generally with both with my gameplay and also my setting. Like, yeah, it was just not perfect. But then I managed to really improve a lot in moving. That has been a bit like a big difference. So as you can see here, I'm 14th in the world, which is a really impressive result, I have to say. I mean, obviously, I would have loved to be in the top 12 actually, although this is gonna change a lot through the majors, but still getting top 14 given how I started the World League and how the first half went, where I was basically like around 27, 28 for a lot of the time. So it's a really big comeback, and I'm really happy about that. When you see, I'm just behind Kratsu, just ahead of Lero, both fantastic players. Like, really, Kratsu is a great player who is able to perform really well under pressure in all game modes. And I mean, Lero is just an excellent player as well, like very fast paced. And I mean, I think he has his days. Like some days he's just really unbeatable, and some other ones he's like less logged in, which might have been what happened when I played him 3 days ago. But I mean, still being like in between those two players, in front of Lenley, who's been like insanely good this year, in front of Fao, like, and just behind Harrier and Zigzag, like it's a pretty like damn good result, especially considering how I've been able to play the second half. It is very encouraging regarding my performance in general. Like, you can see my form. I mean, lately it's not been great because I've had a lot of those 4 point days where I win the first day, like the first game 3 points, and then I lose the second one like 2-1. I mean, that's been what's going on like 3 times in a row now. But then I had 4 wins, like 4 big wins in a row against huge players, and yeah. So, like, I've calculated over the 15 last games, I was at a 2 points per game average. So yeah, like going pretty well in the World League. So this has taken me a lot of training in moving to get at this point. So yeah, what I wanted to show originally is this. I'm at a 51% win rate in moving. That is actually wild, considering for a lot of the time I was like around 35%, even less at the beginning of the World League, like 20% win rate at some point. So this is a wide result. This shows that I've really put in the work, like, to improve this mode, kind of at the expense of no move and NPZ. I mean, not that I'm worse at these modes nowadays. I don't think so, but I think I've put a lot of work and effort into moving in the World League and doing what's best in that mode, which is generally not guessing too quickly, not guessing before you find the correct information, like that's gonna allow you to be within 20 kilometers or so. That's probably like most of the time that's gonna be enough. So yeah, making the right decisions in moving is very important. But then yeah, I've kind of neglected a bit more no move and NPZ, but it's not even been that bad. Like in no move, I still maintain a pretty high win rate, and I mean in NPZ it's a rather random mode. I mean, yeah. So yeah, this has been my main priority, and I'm very happy that I did that, because it's allowed me to qualify for the EMEA at a pretty respectable spot here, being I think I'm 9th in Europe. So yeah, this is the outcome. So all that to say that I've been like taking a long break from making videos, but now I have a couple of videos that are planned actually, and that will come out pretty soon. So you can expect a sort of a comeback from me, and yeah. Other big news. We were talking about NMPZ recently, but what's happened is I Actually, I have a very high elo right now in competitive, and I even managed to reach top 1 in the world, which is kind of crazy, to be honest. I don't think I'm the best in the world in NPZ, but given how people have been playing recently, how the queue has been, apparently like top players like Geo and Aradu aren't super high in elo in an NPC, as well as Bag, who's been, I think, trolling a bit recently, but yeah, we won't talk about that. So that allowed me to reach top 1, which is quite fantastic, actually. Yeah, this is a big achievement, although, as I've said, it doesn't mean I'm the actual best at NPC, obviously, but yeah. So let's do some NMPZ gameplay, since I'm such a good NMPZ player. Yeah, competitive world is fine. I can do a couple, and we are playing with the official sound, apparently. Let's take it away. I've seen that on some of my older videos, the sound was a bit too high. So yeah, I think I'll avoid to have the sound in future videos from the game. So pretty basic rounds so far. This is a concrete pole, it looks like. We do have wooden poles over there though. But yeah, I'll probably try. Yeah, okay, nice. It looks very dry, so that makes sense. I would say this is probably Peru. Okay, I suppose I should probably know this road, but how is it that road actually? No, this is just me skillishing, like. Yeah, in no move it's easier because I mean, here it's hard to tell, but there's a smudge around here in Bolivia that you don't have in Peru. It's kind of cringe to differentiate countries like this, but yeah, to be fair, the landscape is just strange. It doesn't look like anything in Peru, nor does it look like anything in Bolivia that I know of, but I guess I just should know about this road, probably. But yeah, I've definitely missed the Eucalyptus road a lot of times. I'm not the biggest fan of Bolivia. I mean, it is a kind of funny country to learn, I guess, but yeah. Okay, I think you can see it now. It's here. So we could also see it before, but it's a bit harder with the clouds. But yeah, it is kind of a good one to know. Let's keep going. Should be Tasmania here with the blue car, 23. I have a striped car, 22. It looks a lot like Brazil, but this is the type of round where I can't really tell if it's like Sierra or MGDS. Yeah, I don't want to get this type of round in game. I think the vegetation. Yeah, okay, nice. The vegetation would have been kind of weird if it was MGDS. Looked more like Taupe or something like that. We don't have France here. This is a very strange round, I can't lie. Yeah. Yeah, I have no idea. I could see something like Michigan, but it's south. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't tell anything on that. Yeah, this is just a hard round. I think I thought it looked like Delhi a bit, but I'm not sure. It's just Telangana. Yeah, I mean, that car is probably more southern. I don't know too much about cars. I don't know why I'm going GeoClement on that, by the way. Alright, it's Senegal, probably. Trees look a bit more Senegalese. Yeah. This looks a lot like... Okay, so... Yeah, it looks like Banker, but it also looks like Cambo. I think I go Banker, but... Yeah, okay, nice. It's Rwanda, surely. Oh. What? Okay. Surely you just go Bihar on this, I think. Nice. Could have been closer though, but still okay. This should be Senegal with the trees again. So it's just T's. I'd say this is Tasmania, right? Oh, really? Oh, it was striped car. Okay, that's why the car is weird. But yeah, this is kind of scuffed. Yeah, I guess it looks like New Zealand, but I don't know. Should have thought a bit harder. I don't want to lean too much into the screen to see copyright right now. I can't lie. But copyright would have definitely helped here. Like anything older than 20, like 22 or older, would have rolled out Tasmania probably. So yeah, could have watched out for that, but I did not. Black Fields probably want to lean Maharashtra in. Yeah. Yellow reflectors. Very mountainous landscape, so should be around here. Okay, that's a pretty good guess. This looks like MGDS. Yeah. 23, probably going Campo Grande. Yeah, that also makes sense. I thought the landscape was a bit flat for Cascavel, but it does look like that at times. Feels like Roraima, probably. Random hills, no supports, and very rural landscape. And I am completely... Did we have white insulators, actually? Nah. I think this is... I think this is kind of hard, I can't lie. Yeah. Nah. Bro, honestly, even no move, I don't hate my guess. It was a round pole, bro. What am I doing? It is a round pole, yeah. Okay, I'm... yeah, I'm just trolling, but I don't know, this doesn't look like Bahia to me, but yeah. Yeah, it is just that green coverage that you get. Yeah, makes sense. Should be getting that, probably. Yeah, this is my first game of the day, by the way, if that can excuse anything. Looks like Vancouver Island with those trees, like tall pine trees, Gen 3. Yeah, it's because it's US. Yeah, I mean, I think on Gen 3 you always think Canada on a round like this, or at least I do. Yeah. It did look a bit weird. I think Vancouver Island is much hillier, usually. And you would have more ferns, maybe? I don't know. Kind of difficult round, though. 22, maybe trying... I mean, the Nodos have a lot of 24 now, so... I don't know, actually. Yeah, I guess Samar has a lot of old coverage. Makes sense. Looks like Indo. I don't know what this palm is or means. Java is probably a fair hedge here, to be honest. Yeah, okay. It looked a bit weird, like there was a metal roof, but it looked like a sort of industrial building. Not sure, but... is this just Central Java Payments? I thought it was Philly at first, but I guess it is. It's Bali. Didn't really look like Central Java, to be fair, but I don't mind the guess still. This is pretty hard. I mean, I guess I go so good here probably because I don't really know. Like maybe it's just this road. It's up there. Yeah, kind of hard to know probably, but yeah. This looks a lot like suspiciously a lot like Guatemala, but we don't see the front of the car. I'll assume it still could be, because like single yellow line I don't like a lot for the other countries. It's just Equa. Yeah. I guess we didn't have the square blur, so that makes sense. I kind of want to go Banker, but I don't love the guess here. I could see like Cali. Oh, it's Batam. Yeah, it did feel kind of islandy, but yeah, hard to think about Batam there probably. Yeah, maybe the soil was a bit wrong, but yeah, still, I'm not really thinking about Batam in this location, I can't lie. Looks pretty southern, I don't know exactly where. Yeah. All coverage south, very good meta. I mean, all 23. I think this is just middle some. Oh, really? Okay. We have paired rumble strips here. That's a pretty good clue for certain states, for Montana, North Dakota, Wisconsin, Michigan, sometimes Missouri, I believe, sometimes South Dakota. Yeah, don't really know about the rest. Probably also other places, but don't know for sure. This looks a lot like Michigan, I want to say. I don't really know where you get snow coverage, but I'd assume you get some. Okay. I don't really know my Nordic or whatever. Baltic, maybe? I don't know where we are here. I thought Finland at first, but not sure. Yeah, I kind of like Finland, but this house looks very like kind of poor. But yeah, I don't know. It's because it's way up north. Okay, probably makes sense. Okay, this is kind of tough. It looks like Bulgaria and Hungary at the same time. I kind of prefer Hungary, but I could see Bulgaria. It says K. Yeah, I didn't love Hungary, but I couldn't tell. Like, I didn't like Bulgaria either, so. We do have a very long. Oh, it's Mexico. Yeah, that's probably why we don't see the car driving on the left. It's Mexico. I kind of think Chiapas makes sense, but at the same time it's 24. I don't love that for Chiapas really. So maybe going Xalapa then. Oh really? That's Jalisco. It's that new courage. Yeah, the exposed light blue. I think you only really get like this is like it looks like the arch car. You have a lot in arch. Yeah, you get that in Jalisco. No move, it's scalable. NMPZ, very hard to think about. I think maybe just knowing that green courage exists is already a good thing. 21 probably makes me go Hungary then. I wasn't really thinking Hungary at first, but maybe it's west. Yeah, okay. Definitely Oman here. Maybe north. Yeah, okay. Don't know much about Oman, I can't lie. This looks like Michoacan, Jalisco, Colima area. Don't know exactly where. Yeah. Gen 3 with a US style border. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It looks like could be green, which would be Idaho. No, I'm not really the best at US bollards. I know there are some people who really master them. Yeah, to me this looks a lot like this area. Like, I'd probably try clicking here, to be honest. Ah, it's Cali. What? I did consider it a little bit, but like... Yeah, it's a green sign. Maybe that's... I know that's a thing for Idaho, and this was like never Idaho. Maybe it's also a thing for California. Yeah, there was definitely something weird going on with that bollard, but that's a very hard California. Looks like Ireland probably. I think it's a blue. Okay, never mind. Yeah, whatever. I want to say this is maybe like a Cali style bollard. I don't know about the road lines if they're Kali, but I think everything else makes sense. Oh, what? That's really... Yeah, I mean, I guess we had like Sagebrush. Yeah. No move, it's probably gettable, but NMPZ it's a bit hard. It was a weird landscape, like you could kind of tell that was a salt lake there or whatever, which does lean more north in California probably. I don't think you really have that landscape around here. You have Salton Sea here, but that's like Omega Dry, and I've never seen around there actually. It's like very rare to get, I swear. For some reason this looks like Western Cape, but also like here. I do think this is a more safe bet, so yeah, okay. Very green courage for some reason around there. Pretty rocky landscape. We have those weird palms. I think I've seen those in like Hidalgo, but also in Puebla, so I don't know. Yeah, I think those weird palms are a metaphor, like Puebla, Guerrero area, so makes sense. Don't know where to go on this. Maybe an MK. Oh, that's the smudge. I thought the smudge was like one of those NMK smudges, but no, it's just the blood antenna smudge. That's a pretty baity round. I mean, yeah, maybe I'm cooked, but the ridge looks a lot like there. I mean, if you think about it, only this makes sense, but you have to think about it and yeah, consider Russia as a possibility. The fact that it's Gen 3 means it's probably only be like Gen 3 stuck countries like, I mean, Serbia and MK obviously, or Russia. Not other European countries on the main road like that in Gen 3. A lot of cacti, probably SLP. Guanajuato, sure. Oh wait. What's this? Ah, it's... Yeah. Oh, what? It's Albania. Okay. Yeah, probably people would know this road. I mean, no move, it's gettable, but might be with the rift. But yeah, this panel, it looks a lot like Turkey or Greece. I think, yeah, I guess I could go Greece on this because Turkey, yeah, I don't know. Good road to know though. Ah, really? What is this crop? I've never seen anything like this. What? Maybe I need to go outside, but I don't know what that is. Surely I'll just go Lima on this. Is it this road ever? Nah. Yeah, learning Lima roads kind of tough. Hungary or Bulgaria? Hungary. Okay. Sun is to our south, so I guess I go Mexico then, but I'm not really convinced. Okay, sure. 20. Okay, I'm gonna do a bit of zooming in because. What? 23. Okay. 23 looks like dark bluish car. Maybe down here then. Okay, nice. This looks like West Nusas. Okay, kind of tough, but makes sense. Camber poles, I think. Oh! Yeah, we did have a follow car. Okay. 23 light blue spring courage. Maybe thinking Nashville every year. It kind of looks like North Carolina also, but I do think this spring courage is black car around Charlotte. It could be coastal North Carolina, but I don't really get... Yeah, I don't know if I get the coastal vibe here. I could see it, but yeah, okay. It was that border area where you get light blue 23. I guess it was very green. Like, yeah, these plants, this grass, very lush. And maybe you don't actually get 23. I think it's more striped, probably. It's striped black or no car, I think, near Nashville, and not light blue. Okay, next time we get those. This is just Alberta, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I shouldn't have clicked that month on there, probably. 22. It's Danish signs. I think we have a power pole here, interestingly. I thought this was more south, but I guess it should be Mato Grosso then. Ah, it's RGS. I'm just trolling, probably. I mean, these poles do exist in RGDS and Santa Catarina, maybe? But this isn't even a power pole. This is like a mix between an MT and the power pole. This is kind of weird. Like MT, Agripole, and power. Okay, I mean, when it looks like RGDS, just go RGDS, I guess. That's what I remember. Yeah, this is a hard luck. I think I'll go Indo with 2019, but yeah, I don't know how that's Southern Java. Okay, looks a lot like Denmark, but it's 23, so yeah, I think I still go Denmark. Okay, this is Mazatlan blue exposed car. Really nice meta to know, I can't lie. Indiana windmills. I mean, okay, it was actually Indiana, but I wanted to say Illinois windmills. They are mostly in Illinois. 23 looking like Lima, to be honest. Yeah. 25 winter with front plates. Why do we have front plates? I don't like this, really. I don't think I go Virginia on this, so probably Missouri or Texas. Pavement is like never Texas, bro. What? That is Virginia. Why? Okay. Yeah, that house looked very poor for some reason, but I guess the rest kind of makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Missouri doesn't have front plates, I think, so it's kind of a troll actually. This looks like France. How is that north of Paris? How is that not? Were those vineyards? Like what? That's really vineyards? Okay. I thought it was something else, but okay, those are vineyards everywhere. Okay, I'm just trolling, apparently. It looks like Malaysia for some reason. Okay. I guess it's close enough. Should be this road, I think, going south. Looks like Kenya, surely. Crewman soil. Yeah, the ridge was to our north, so this ridge. Okay, this is a crazy round, bro. For some reason I want to go Denmark, but I don't know how good this is. It is just Baltic. I mean, Baltic is the basic lake, but it looked weirdly empty. Yeah, in a game is probably a good thing to default to Baltic there. Road didn't quite look Danish, so yeah. Probably just going Almaty here. It's second, yeah. It's a pretty good town to know. Yeah, not much to say. There's mountains north, so it's pretty free in the move. Why is it 23 copyrights? It's like Prada maybe? Oh, it's yeah, those are Brazilian round poles, okay. That looks very arch. It's like kind of confusing actually. It looks arch, but it looks like arch that doesn't have 23, so it's kind of weird. Ankara Green Courage, never lies. Okay, weird bollards. Are we going California this time? I guess. Okay, sure. I don't really know where to go. Okay. Just clicking middle sometimes. It's all you gotta do, man. This looks like... Okay. Yeah, surely just going Oklahoma here. I could see south, like middle Texas, but... Okay, nice. Southern Pines, I think. Surely right, it's not like fake. We do have weirdly northern vibing vegetation, so actually I'm gonna lean more north here. Yeah, okay, nice. The pines were ambiguous, like couldn't really tell from the pines alone, like yeah, kind of hard to tell in NPZ, but like all the vegetation here along the road just doesn't vibe south. 2019 copyright is also pretty strange for the south, I think. Tends to be a lot in the northeast overall to have 2019. And yeah, I don't know, the dirt road also. It doesn't really feel southern, but yeah. I think it is pretty gettable if you like really think about it, but can be hard also. This is like the driest Sao Paulo of all time, or maybe it's maybe let's just go yes. I'll try go yes. Yeah, okay, good yes. UP probably. All the way east. Is this the Peru Bay? No, it's not. It's not a bay. Big mountain west like this. I mean, I do think I have to go for Sula here. Yeah, oh, it's up here. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, nowhere in Java you'd get such a flat area with a big mountain west like that. This is a hard lock. I think I go Hungary or Croatia, but I don't love it. I could see Italy. Yeah, no, Italy makes more sense, to be honest. You have more, like, rolling roads like that, probably. I go west. Wait, why did I think it was shitcam? Yeah, it is just Gen 3. Okay. Yeah, Gen 3 makes more sense for that area, probably. Those houses make me think northeastern France, like around here. It's just, yeah, overcooking this, to be honest. I think we have cotton, which is a lot in Maharashtra. Maybe more east, usually, yeah. Okay, it is 2019, so going. Oh, that's Norway. Oh, were those mountains behind? Yeah. Yeah, it did look a bit lush, but I wasn't really able to tell that from that frame, so it's a bit hard. Surely this road angle wouldn't be US, right? does feel weirdly US though. I think I have to go US here. Yeah, okay. Kind of weird round, like I don't know why it was at that road angle, but okay. They look a bit more US. That's just a hard round, bro. What? Why is that with Kelly? For some reason, yeah, I mean, I got kind of a dry vibe from this lock, but yeah, I guess it isn't really that dry. It's very green, very vegetated. Still, though, I don't think I ever go Kali on this. This looks like North Sula, I think. Yeah, there's still a bit of Gen 3 like that left. Very gettable road. It's like, yeah, I don't know. You have to click a couple on it to get it probably, but it is very gettable. This road, 23, narrow paved road, and usually it is kind of a lower quality compared to so many Peruvian roads, and it's very like dusty. It's kind of annoying, I can't really see the roofs well. Is that a... Oh, there's no area code. There's nothing I can do here really. It feels a bit more eastern, but I'm not sure where. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of trolling this one. Definitely. This is a weird round, bro. What? Is it like Colorado? Okay, I mean, I was kind of hedging. I kind of got the vibe of this area. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Cassava. So it's probably in Thailand then. Don't know where. Yeah, I guess the hilly like agricultural cassava sugarcane landscapes a lot around there. This is a nightmare location. Yeah, I mean, nobody's going Rondoni on this, let's be real. What? I mean, even no move here, I probably go Minas or Espirito. That is kind of a crazy round. Yeah, okay. I mean, this round, this location I can see better. Kinda. But this is like very, very hilly. Okay. Looks like Eldorets. Yeah, nice. Don't know why when I say it looks like something, I never click on it for some reason. Yeah. Not much you can do. I mean, there was sugarcane, which is a lot around there. Some reason I've begun to develop an interesting 50-50 recently with this road and Far East in Russia, and I kind of hate it. Oh, and it's neither one of the... Why is it here? Why, bro? Why is... Oh, it's Kostroma. I thought it was... Archangels for a second, but... Okay. I mean, it is a shitty road, so I guess. Yeah, Kostroma, noticeably gettable with. I mean, noticeably has a lot of low quality roads like that. Why is it snowy? Are we in like. Surely this is troll, but. Nah. Okay. Okay, those pines. I'm gonna go Meghalaya. That's Uttarakhand. This is a nightmare. I should maybe delete those pages. Okay. Yeah, it looks those trees look interesting. Like it almost looks kind of Mediterranean, I want to say. Which is, I mean, it is a good thing to distinguish it that way with Meghalaya and Sikkim, because those are more tropical provinces, I think, usually. But I mean, if you look at this, the leaves are smaller, I guess, on these pines. But I mean, I can't lie, this looks very similar. Those trees look very similar. If anyone has tips in the comments, let me know. Because this is kind of a nightmare. But yeah, here you see what I mean. There's more. It is more vegetated around here in a way. Although this is probably a pretty bad example. And obviously it isn't as mountainous as Uttarakhand, but that's hard to tell sometimes. You are kind of behind in the forest. Yeah, this is tough. I don't know how to tell the difference. Okay, we have a dark blue 24 here. I think it is dark blue. Not sure what that means. I'm gonna be honest. So I'll go Nebraska. Okay, it was just blue. That's pretty troll, but I've not really seen this coverage because we did have Saskaro lines, but I've never seen this coverage. Okay. It almost looks like okay, my PC is really going nuts. It does really look like dark blue, which is interesting. And one road over, it's a different coverage. Okay. Yeah, this does just look like blue. Okay. Yeah, should probably be getting that for comparison. I mean, okay, this is supposed to be dark blue. And then you look at this, it is pretty similar. But the copyright is different, so it shouldn't be a problem. Dark blue isn't really in the areas I clicked, so it wasn't the best guess, generally speaking. It looks like Romania or Slovakia, hard to tell. Prefer Slovakia, but oh, it's Czechia. Yeah, makes sense. Kind of like New Zealand here. Yeah. This looks like, I think it looks like Winnipeg, to be honest. Okay, it works. I'm gonna do a last scene now. Hope you enjoyed. 23 with a bunch of mountains around. I won't be boring. This looks like France kinda, but the pole shouldn't be French, so I guess I go UK then. Surely, right? It was just an Irish road, okay. Why does it look like Polish? I'm gonna go Hungary, yeah. Yeah, it was just Hungarian, okay. That was like, no way this is Poland, this is way too dry. France, probably? Got a southern vibe, but I'm not sure. That's just there. Okay, I'm just gonna look at this luck in case. Yeah, this is probably an Irish pole top. If you look at the zigzag duck. And that's some plunket. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed this session. It wasn't really the craziest session, but still hope you enjoyed and learned a little bit. And yeah, see you soon. I have some banger videos coming up, so hope you stay tuned.